One of the most terrifying and widely discussed horror incidents in India comes from the bustling city of Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, where the Bhoot Bangla, or ghost house, stands as a chilling reminder of the supernatural. The Bhoot Bangla is a dilapidated mansion located on the AJC Bose Road, near the well-known Maiden area. The house, which was built in the early 20th century, was originally the residence of a wealthy Englishman named Sir William. However, after his sudden death under mysterious circumstances, the house was abandoned. Locals began to speak of strange occurrences, whispers of footsteps in empty hallways, the sound of eerie laughter, and the flickering of lights that no one could explain. Soon, the house earned a sinister reputation, and it was dubbed Bhoot Bangla by the locals. But it wasn't just the house itself that gave rise to fear. The real terror came from the tragic incident that occurred in the 1940s, which is said to have sealed the mansion's haunted fate. In the midst of World War II, the house was purchased by a military officer who was stationed in Kolkata. During his stay, he began to experience disturbing events. Objects would move on their own, and strange cold drafts would appear, even in the height of summer. One night, the officer decided to investigate the house thoroughly. Armed with a lantern, he explored the dark, creaking corridors of the mansion. As he made his way to the upper floors, he reportedly encountered a ghostly figure of a woman in white, her face obscured by long black hair. She was floating, her movements slow and deliberate, and she let out a chilling, mournful wail. The officer attempted to approach the figure, but before he could reach her, he collapsed, overcome with terror. He was found the next morning, unconscious but alive, his face frozen in an expression of sheer horror. He was never able to explain what happened that night, but he immediately abandoned the house and never spoke of it again. Soon after, the house was sold off, and its new owners attempted to convert it into a guest house. However, they too experienced strange happenings, unexplainable noises, whispers, and even sightings of the same ghostly figure. Visitors who stayed overnight would report hearing eerie cries in the middle of the night, and some claimed they saw shadowy figures moving through the windows. Over the years, various people attempted to investigate the Bhoot Bangla, but each time they left in terror. Some claimed that the ghost of Sir William himself haunted the mansion, seeking revenge for his untimely death, while others believed the mansion was cursed by darker, more malevolent forces. Today, the Bhoot Bangla stands abandoned, an eerie landmark in Kolkata, avoided by most. The mansion's dilapidated condition, combined with its dark history, has cemented its place in Indian horror lore. Locals avoid the area after dark, and tourists are warned to steer clear of the house. To this day, no one has dared to stay overnight, and the eerie whispers and strange sounds are still heard by those brave enough to venture close. The Bhoot Bangla incident serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying hauntings aren't just ghost stories. They are rooted in real, unexplained events that send shivers down the spine of anyone who hears them. This incident, with its ghostly apparitions, unexplained deaths, and lingering aura of fear, is one of the most notorious supernatural stories in India. It has become a part of Kolkata's dark history, and even today, it continues to be a source of terror for locals and visitors alike.